Come on. Good. Can't believe we're doing this shit again. Fitting. It's the character that I've been hyper-fixated on. There's the character that I've also been hyper-fixated on. Also, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Oh look, it's a dead person. So, we're actually going to be doing the first half of the Chapter 2 class trial, or at least trying to do that. Hello, Sonia. Sonia's very pretty. I like her. I will say this, though. Sonia is one of the 5 characters that lives. Hello, Mahiru. Sonia is one of the 5 characters that survives this. I'm only going to say that. The other 4, well, obviously Hajime is going to be that, but the other 3, I'm going to leave it up to your imagination. Yep, Monami. Before that, I should ask Chiaki about the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Hey Chiaki, I have something I want to ask you. You okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? I think I've finished investigating once through.
Yeah.
Then let's go. Go? You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? I think you should actually play it yourself. Mahiru should have lived. I love her character. Mahiru... The first time I played this game, I did not care for Mahiru at all, but I'm slowly coming around to her. I actually said this in my Discord server. I'm slowly coming around to Hiyoko as well, but don't tell anybody. Yeah, Hamter, I'm gonna be really sad when Chapter 3 rolls around. Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, I lose both of my favorite characters. Shit, I think I spoiled it.
Let's go.
Yeah, don't admit that out loud. Don't worry. Don't worry, people don't really show up during morning streams anyway. Or at least not anymore, because summer vacation doesn't exist, and a lot of the people who watch my Danganronpa streams they're in high school, I think. Because I think a lot of the people who watch my Danganronpa streams they're in high school, I think. Because I think they where that unsettling, I thought that's a garbage machine, arcade machine was placed. I'm supposed to be getting ready for school. You should probably do that. But I never expected that person to be waiting here. No, fucking knew it.
Hello there.
Why, hello, Hajime and Chiaki. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Nagito! It feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you two like this. Even though we haven't spoken for just a few days. Yep, it's Makoto Naegida.
Why?
Why are you here?
Well,
Well, there's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently Mahiru got killed this time. Jeez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. The dumbass streaming this activated the secret event where she's in the shower without knowing it.
for her to be killed. If only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it. Amazing. But still, you guys will be able to shine because this outcome is full of despair, right? That's right, no matter how dark the despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for Mahiru, this is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome despair this time? Looks like you feel no remorse.
Swipe right to filter comments. What? Nagito Komaeda for Nintendo 3DS. Hello, I'm a person who has played all 3 games. Yeah, I haven't played V3 yet. All I know is that V3 is incredibly... A few of my friends have said that V3 is probably the worst one to stream because of how vulgar it can be. Jeez, as usual, he's acting so crazy he's almost pissing me off. So why are you here? Who told you about Mahiru?
You don't have to make that scary face. Well, I'll tell you, you know. Monami.
It's Monami.
Hello, Monami. Yeah, this is on Switch, actually. So, why'd you untie Nagito without anyone's permission? Did I do a bad? I actually do say that sometimes. Did I do a bad? V3 trials are my favorite of all the games. I have heard that the trials in the games are very fun. I just wanted everyone to get along and, you know, cooperate. There's no way we'll get along. You already know what kind of guy he is. But fighting among friends is what Monokuma wants you guys to do.
Hajime, you should forgive her. Monami is making a valid point too.
You have no right to say that.
But now's not the time for friends to fight. There's gonna be a class trial for Mahiru, right?
That's right.
That's why everyone was merged together and have Monokuma... Enough. Enough. Just go away already.
Understood.
Nagito, you too. Hurry up and get lost.
Well, I'm a little lonely, but I guess I'll do that. I already saw the true ending of that game, so there's really no reason for me to be here.
True ending?
So, although I might be a little late, I too will do some investigating for a while. I will try to be useful, in my own way.
Later, Hamster.
What do you want to be useful? Who do you want to be useful to? The killer or us? Isn't it obvious? I will always be on the side of hope.
The more I talk to him, the creepier he gets. The more I listen to him, the more I don't understand him. If he didn't exist, this situation would be a lot easier to deal with.
Damn it.
Hey.
Hajime, let's just move on and start the game.
You're right. Timer. Nah, he creepy as hell. Who's creepy? Smart Stoge. Who is creepy? I thought I would warm the one dude with like Nagito? Yeah, I understand that. I thought I would warm up to Nagito eventually, but nah. Same actually. I don't really care that much for Nagito. Like, I know he's my profile picture as I'm streaming this, but that's because people in my Discord server voted. I was going to choose between him or Gundam to do free time events with, and also change my profile picture to for this game, and It just, didn't work, I guess. Thank you for the follow, Smart Stoge. Before I start, I should ask Chiaki if there's a walkthrough for this game. Dude, just go on game FAQs. Hey, can I ask you something? Is there a walkthrough for this game?
Huh?
I feel like I'm just going to repeat the second day and fourth day again, and then get a game over. So if there's a walkthrough, can you tell me about it?
Well,
When you get a game over, that's the walkthrough. What do you mean?
want me to tell you?
I'll tell you if you want. There's a hidden command. A hidden command?
See?
You should have seen it too. You know, that thing displayed on the game over screen. Is that? Are you talking about the message that says down 5?
That's right.
Just so you know, that doesn't mean you down 5 drinks or something. That means it means you have to press down 5 times. Then the hidden command is, you just have to press the down button 5 times when you're on the title screen. If you do, you should be able to go to the real game. So that's the trick. Just as expected of the ultimate gamer.
Nope.
Doesn't have anything to do with being a gamer. This is just, either you get it or you don't. In fact, Nagito got it all on his own, so it looks like he managed to beat the game. Come on, give it a try. Yeah, I got it. You gotta input the Konami code. Also, I didn't know this when I showed this for the first time. I thought it was a reference to Resident Evil, but no. Twilight Syndrome is actually a game series made by a company that later went bankrupt, and a lot of the people who worked on it now work at Spike Chunsoft. I need to press down on the title screen. Alright, let's do this. The screen changed. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. The screen changed. She was right. This is the real game. Twilight Syndrome Murder Cases Truth Edition. I should start it up. I need to find out why this is a motive. It'll start if I press the plus button, right? We open with a specific murder case. A tragic killing that occurred within the grounds of the academy that the girls attended. Based on their understanding of the crime scene, the police ruled that the incident was the work of a pervert who snuck into the school grounds. However, there was a secret behind the incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. The students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved in the incident, so they tried to hide the fact that they were the first to discover it. However, tragedy befell those girls. Yeah, one of the 5 girls, Girlie, was murdered by someone. What in the world happened at this once peaceful academy? By playing this missing first day and third day, you will be able to understand the mystery. All the answers you seek are in this Truth Edition. We will be able to reach the truth? Now then, let's start with the first day, when it all began. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for keeping you all waiting. Jeez, we're gonna go home late because we had to wait for Slowpoke Girl A. Come on, Girl B, you don't have to be that mad. Hey, don't go taking photos without permission. People might mistake us for good friends. I'm not your friend? What? There's no way I'd ever be friends with a nasty, trashy pig shit like you. The way Girl B treats people, even loan sharks looking to collect would get sick to their stomachs. Is Girl E here yet? Apparently she forgot something. She told us just to wait a little longer. She can't find her school swimsuit. Her swimsuit, huh? Maybe it got stolen? Stolen? You don't know? A pervert has been spotted in the area recently. You should be super careful, girl, eh? A chubby weakling like you makes for perfect prey. Hey, stop it. Girl A's getting really scared. It's fun to bully Girl A. What was that sound? It sounded like glass breaking. And it sounds like it came from the second floor. Let's go. See you later, Smart Stoge. Girlie, what happened? I don't know. I walked by the front of the music room just now. And then I suddenly heard the sound of glass breaking. Is someone in there? That's what I think, but I think the door is locked. I can't get it open. You're right, it's locked. Did someone lock it from the inside? Is someone really in there? If we use the key from the teacher's lounge, we can open the door, right? I'll go to the teacher's lounge and get the key to the music room. Teachers are probably gone by now, so we can bring the key over in secret. I have a bad feeling about this. No. Oh yeah, that sound, it just sounds like the Link to the Past sound font. I got the key. Nobody was there, so it was super easy to get. And let's open it right away. Okay. Girl A, you lead the way. Me? Come on, hurry! Someone's laying on the floor. She's not laying down. She's dead. Dead? That's impossible. Why? Kia. Lower your voice, they might still be nearby. Nearby? I mean, this looks like someone murdered her. Murdered? Huh? Seriously, shut up. What's gonna happen if the killer notices us? What should we do? What should I do? I see, so that's what happened. I found it. The killer's escape route. Escape route? Could it be... The window is broken. The sound we heard from the entrance hall was probably the window breaking. Someone probably locked the music room door from the inside after killing this girl. They broke the window and escaped outside. Looks like she got hit by something when she died, but I can't seem to find anything bloody here. What happened to the weapon? Did the killer take it? So, the killer just ran out the window? But if they wanted to run away, they could have opened the window. Why did they have to break it? They were probably trying to leave in a hurry. Look, there's evidence. This fish tank by the window is tipped over, and all the gravel is scattered. They must have accidentally tipped it over when they were frantically trying to get away. Broken fish tank. It's not too high to jump from the second floor, so maybe they thought it'd be safer than using the hallway. But is that really it? I mean, to lock the door, you'd either have to lock it from inside the music room or use the lounge key. When I went to get the music room key, it was in the teacher's lounge. So the killer wouldn't have had time to return the key before they broke the window. And then the door could have been locked from the inside. That means the killer was inside the music room. Also, to get outside from the music room, they'd need to have passed us in the entrance hall. But we didn't see anyone pass by. which means the killer's only escape route was this window. Killer's escape route. It's probably that pervert I heard about. He's the one who snuck inside the school grounds. Huh? My school swimsuit was stolen. I couldn't find it anywhere. And then the pervert who stole Girlie's swimsuit also murdered that girl over there? They probably locked the music room so that they could... What?! Thank God I didn't say that! So they frantically tried to get away, broke the window, and escaped? Stolen school swimsuit. Isn't it bad if we stay here much longer? I mean, I don't want to get involved in something like this. And the killer might still be around, so... That's bad, uber bad. We better hurry up and run. But don't we have to report this to the police? Don't you know what happens when you report this kind of stuff to the police? You become the prime suspect just because you found the body first. I definitely don't want that. Yeah, it'd be best if we left this room how we found it. Just lock the door, leave everything how it was. Hey, please, wait, don't leave me! The third day. Girl D! Sorry, did I make you wait? So what's up? You asked to meet me here. You asked me to meet here. Don't tell me you're going to confess your love to me. What happened? I want you to look at this photo. On the day of the incident, I found this when I peeked into the next door classroom as I was going home. And I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think these broken vase pieces mean? The sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of a window breaking. What is this? I don't know anything about this vase. If that's the case, the killer didn't escape from the window. Seriously, I don't know anything. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away. Huh? If anyone found it, you'd be in trouble, right, girlie? Are you trying to blackmail me? Of course not. That's not what this is about. If there's something you're hiding from me, I want you to say it. I mean, we're friends, right? You didn't say anything either. I knew. I knew the girl who got killed was tormenting you. Huh? No, she wasn't just tormenting you. She was seriously making your life a living hell. That bitch was in your photography. That bitch was in your photography club back in middle school, right? She was probably jealous of your talent, so I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you told me, none of this would have happened. Girlie, don't tell me you... That bitch thought she could do anything she wanted because of her family's influence. And I just couldn't stand it anymore. At first I tried to talk to her. But that bitch started talking shit about how she'd target me next time, so... I felt a sudden rage. And before I knew it, I was choking her. And then she lost consciousness. But things would have been worse if she woke up, so that's why I had to do something about it. It's not my fault or yours. It's all her fault. Girlie! That bitch. Girlie, was it? Word is, she was with her on the day of the incident. Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? What the hell is this photo? The vases. Could it be the sound of breaking glass was actually this? If If it wasn't, why did she secretly try to get away with this? That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister? Looks like I need to ask her a few questions. And if that bitch really did that, I will never forgive her. Looks like this is the end.
That's right.
That's the Truth Edition. The incident's first day and third day are depicted on it.
Yep.
Well, now you've filled all 4 events from the first day to the 4th day. Chiaki, what do you think of the characters from the game? You mean like Girl A and Girl B? Their names make no sense and they have no romantic chemistry either. No, not that.
See?
While you were talking, looks like the ending staff roll started. Staff roll?
Perhaps.
You should be able to find out if you want it, what you want to know if you look at it. Probably. What I want to know is on the staff roll? Producer, Monokuma. Director, Monokuma. Supervisor, Tommy Wiseau. Planet Scenario, James Franco. Programmer, Tommy Wiseau. Graphics, Tommy Wiseau. Sound, Cast, Sumiki, Koizumi, Hiyoko, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu. Why didn't it say Producer Supreme, Tommy Wiseau? Wait, just now.
See?
Didn't I tell you? What you want to know about the game is on there.
Miracle!
Yay! Congrats! Miracle congratulations! You have finally beaten Twilight Syndrome Murder Case! I forgot that doing Monokuma's voice is hell. Now that you guys have played this game through to the end, you should already know. That's right. That game is a non-fiction game based on an actual past incident. Is that true? By the way, non-fiction means an original story based on historical fact or records. That's like saying that Pocahontas is non-fiction because... That's like saying the Disney movie Pocahontas is based on non-fiction because Pocahontas was a real person. Pocahontas did not have a wacky raccoon sidekick in real life. Or a game of... Wait, there is a Pocahontas game for the Genesis, never mind. Hey, answer my question! But, even if this is non-fiction, you guys probably don't remember it. Well, that can't be helped. The school life you remember is no longer the setting for the story. Our school life. I think I read that wrong. At any rate, fuck! Yeah, doing Monokuma's voice is actually starting to hurt. Like a little bit. But you know what? I'll keep doing it. Now then, as for the ending prize that I'm supposed to give you as a reward for clearing the game, I won't give it to you. Ending prize? There was only one ending prize, and I already gave it to the first person who beat it.
Too bad.
How disappointing! Did you say ending prize? Like, I was told the same thing when I beat it too.
Aww.
And I was too late. If I knew something like this was gonna happen, I would have played the game sooner. Ending prize has been added. But the ending prize isn't the problem. It's what Monokuma said earlier. He mentioned how we used our school life as the setting of the game. Just as I thought. So it's connected to that this time, too. But is it really? Is it really true? We were already living our school lives and our memories were completely taken. Is something that crazy actually possible? Then what did they do to us?
You,
Looks like there's something on your mind.
Huh?
perhaps.
Monokuma probably said the same thing to everyone else who's beaten the game. That this game is nonfiction. It's the missing link that existed in our forgotten school memories.
So do you believe it? Do you believe our school memories were taken?
I don't know, but instead of thinking about that right now, we gotta focus on solving this mystery first. Whether we believe it's the motive or not, it's clear that a murder did occur. If that's the case,
Then I need to question them directly. If I do that, I might be able to learn something.
you're talking about the people whose characters appear in the game, right? Then I'll go too.
That's right. If I get some information from them, I might find out about something. About the mystery behind Mahiru's death. About whether the game is true or not. And if we really had our school memories taken away.
Hey.
Then let's hurry and ask the others. And while you're at it, ask them how it feels to be characters in the game.
Leave it to me.
If you want to gather all your thoughts about the content of the game, talk to me anytime.
I see. Thanks. That's a huge help. I don't know where they are right now, but we won't learn anything if we just stand here. Alright, let's go.
Hello there.
Why, hello, Hajime and Chiaki. We meet again.
The timing's too perfect. You were waiting here, weren't you?
You caught me?
Wouldn't it be best if we traveled together? If you've beaten the game, we must think similarly, right? No, maybe I'm being a little too conceited. A guy like me thinking similarly to you guys.
It's okay. Just make your point.
Well,
There was an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet up there.
Them?
you don't know?
Why, the characters who appeared in the Twilight Syndrome murder case, of course. The girls must be busy with their investigations, too. It'd be a waste of time if we both questioned them, no?
Bye now.
If you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. What should we do?
What should we do?
I guess the only thing we can do is go.
I guess you're right. Wait, how's the Tamagotchi doing? I'm now realizing it probably would have been faster to go the other way.
Ah, Hajime! Over here!
Mikan, Ibuki, and Hyoko are all here. It's very fitting that it's these three. That's all I'm gonna say.
The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayan,
It didn't say Sayanji when I played it, it said Hyoko.
Miyoda, Sato, and Kuzuryu. I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me. So unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
What?
It's okay to be absent? I thought you said we'd be executed if we didn't come. Executed? I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? Well, we came because you told us that.
Sorry, that was a lie.
A lie?
You tricked us.
What the? Jeez.
Fine, then I'm leaving.
Wait.
Can you wait until after we finish our business with you? Right, Hajime?
This is like I'm on the same team as Nagito. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them. Hey, Buki, can I ask you something?
Why, you?
Bring it on! Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case?
Aw.
Oh, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things. Likes. Walking, napping, gaming. Actually, wait, in the Danganronpa 3 anime, it's revealed that she's not very good at games.
Guitar!
Ibuki's a tough girl, so I haven't touched anything powered by electricity except electric guitars. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy. There was a character like that in the game too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiru? You mean... Ooh! You mean that in a perverted way? That sprite does not match that sentence. No, in a normal way. Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was...
Oh!
When I asked Mahiru to go to the beach with us, she made this really real disappointing face. A disappointing face?
I see.
Yeah, but disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Yeah, the one in Lily Cove is a lot more different than the one in Celadon. Let's stay focused on Mahiru.
That's totally it!
But it turns out Mahiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She said something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans... do you know what she meant by everyone?
Aww.
Nope, I didn't ask. I see. Mahiru invited Ibuki? Why? Alright, time for the character everybody hates. Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, Mikan? No. Since we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow, and I panic instantly. Her timid tone. I'm pretty sure the Girl A character was like that too.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, can you tell me about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship? With Mahiru?
Well,
I first met her when we gathered at the classroom with everybody else. And after arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but... Oh, did Mahiru hate me? That's definitely it. She hated me. She doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. And even though she hated me, for her to invite me, she must have been a really kind person. Mikan, I just want to give you the biggest hug and tell you that everything is going to be okay. Invite? Mahiru invited me this morning. This morning? She looked very serious. And she was wondering if we could all meet up to discuss something. I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline. Because I needed to prepare for that. And when I did, she made this lonely face that said she'll reschedule for another day. But if only I went with her, this wouldn't have happened. Poor Mikan. Mahiru invited Mikan? Why?
I see.
Looks like we've obtained some pretty valuable testimonies.
We haven't asked Hiyoko yet.
Based on that, it seems like Mahiru also beat that game.
Why do you know that?
You don't know?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat that game, she talked to people who appeared only in that game. Just like what we're doing right now.
But still,
But in her case, it was much more serious. Probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game. That's true. And I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game. It's true. That was unexpected. Nagito, didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
What?
I remember.
Anyway, what happened to Mahiru? Did she leave saying she had some business to take care of?
Why does Nagito look so fucking cunty in this photo? Why do you know that? Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
Me?
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No, that's wrong.
That's disrespectful towards Mahiru.
Isn't that right?
There's no way her feelings would change because a useless guy like me tempted her.
At that time,
She already considered giving the game a try. All I did was give her a little push in the right direction.
It's obvious.
That's all it was.
what the heck?
Well,
But more importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She's being as quiet as ever. I'm counting on you, Hiyoko.
hey,
If Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in that game, she should have talked to you too, right?
Well, Hiyoko? She never talked to me at all.
that's weird.
What a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question. So I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now. Hey, Hiyoko! Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran away as though she were avoiding me.
Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. Yeah, that's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided.
Decided?
now then.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here. So why don't we part ways for now? There's something I still need to investigate.
Bye now.
I'll see you again later.
Hey! What the heck is his problem? Even his exit was pushy. Chiaki, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over Mahiru's cottage first. Mahiru's cottage? If she beat the game, it's best if we investigate there. I think. She might have that. Oh, the ending prize. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? That's your cue to say yes. I'm gonna give you a hug, Mikan. You hang out with your girlfriend. Hello, Chiaki. How many steps do I have left on this fucking thing? Oh, not a lot, actually. It's probably going to give me some mono coins in chapter 3 or something. And then maybe I will try to get the Monokuma pet, which is the hardest one to get. It's a despair level of 9 and you need a despair level of 7, 8, or 9 and a fuck. And a hope level of 10, I believe. Alright, Mahiru. The door looks unlocked.
Moving after you're told would be 2 third rate, so I made sure to be 1 step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a big no-no. There are others who want to investigate too.
I guess I should go inside. Cottage, Mahiru Koizumi. Compared to my room, the cottage had a somewhat pleasant smell wafting throughout the room. That proves Mahiru was here. But she's not coming back.
Then I should try looking for a naughty...
Oh, damn.
Try looking for a naughty book.
Why?
Yep.
No, I was only kidding.
Kidding, are you that kind of person? Jeez, well, at least I don't feel nervous anymore. Could that be the reason she said that?
But it looks like we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing on the top of the bed.
On top of the bed? And not this Monokuma plush that's right here?
No.
There's the final Monokuma of chapter 2. There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Hey.
Could it be? This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat the game? What's inside the envelope?
Let's find out. I turned over the envelope and what came falling out was a few photos.
This photo.
Aw, that's very wholesome. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game.
This was a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture.
Is this the photo she took? Entrance hall photo.
Look at this photo too.
A broken vase?
Is it the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day?
As I recall, the broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. Broken vase photo.
But still.
But this photo was more shocking.
As Chiaki showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. Holy fuck. That's a dead person. Why does it look like Sonia?
This is an actual photo of a dead body. There's a piano behind the body. It looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case, could this be the photo of the first victim?
You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
Oh.
Yeah, the one they blamed on a pervert.
High school girls crime scene photo.
And one more. This is the last photo. This is probably the photo of Girlie after she got killed on the 4th day. I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game.
What do you think that live action, if that is actually like a photo of somebody, if that's just a photo of somebody and they edited some blood under her, like, what is she doing now? How does she feel? How does this person feel knowing that she's in a Danganronpa game?
I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game. Yeah, there's no mistake. This is a photo of Girl E.
Hello, Eileen. Girly E's crime scene photo.
With that, we finished looking at all the photos. So based off all these photos,
Yep.
it seems pretty clear. This is the ending prize.
This is the ending prize for beating Twilight. And what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case was based on an actual murder. Does that mean that stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
What's this?
Is there something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope.
Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then. This note.
Wait.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mahiru.
Someone else sent this to Mahiru. And that person who is actually the one who received the ending prize. Mahiru wasn't lured there by Nagito. She also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played the game, right?
And the person who played this game first. This envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister is written on this note. Based on the clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. Ending prize.
Hey, hey.
I'm glad we came here to investigate. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue.
Yeah, I agree.
But there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru, but there's not much time left.
Wait, that's Hajime talking. There's not much time left. I need to hurry. These photos. Mahiru must have taken them. She probably developed them at the supermarket. Even in this situation, there's lots of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go now, but...
Hajime and Chiaki. What a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say.
I see you came with Ibuki Miyota's mailbox, my personal favorite character of this game. I deadass think that's one of the team... One of the people at Spike Chunsoft was in that photo, like, they dressed up in a Japanese school uniform and did that. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Don't worry, you'll get a raise for doing this. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something?
Don't say that. I was just filling you in on the results of my investigation.
Results? Did you find something?
Bound to me.
Okay then.
I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. Treat me like an OnlyFans model.
Huh?
Just kidding. I was joking.
Didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually,
Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right?
Did you find out whose footprints those are?
If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me.
With you?
Of course. You'll come with me, right?
I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. But if I can get a clue... What are you gonna do, Chiaki?
I'm gonna try and talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can get me to he can tell me anything. So I'll leave this to you.
yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but It might be different with a girl. Just be careful he doesn't get rough with you.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Huh? Did you actually want her to stay?
Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on to the beach house and wait there.
This is Ibuki's cottage. It has nothing to do with the case. Hello, Hajime Hinata himself. Welcome. All right, how many more steps do we have to take? Every step. No, it's every breath you take. Never mind. You know, it's screw going to the beach house. I'm gonna go gambling. Hello, K Angel Raindrops. How are you doing? Yeah, Mahiru's murder can wait. I gotta go gambling. Some boots. Those boots are made for walking. Got a Hawaiian shirt. I don't know what that is, but it's probably something. Oh yeah, Mukuro's knife. The crowbar from Half-Life.
Gordon, I keep telling you, stop trying to interfere with my morning coffee.
That's my best Half-Life scientist impression. Don't know what the fuck that is. It's the stuff that makes you go through HRT. Yeah, it's a Junko portrait. Is that a piece of rock? The fuck is that? Oh, sweet, we got McDonald's from that. Alright, what are the things that we got? Kokoshimi. The pulpy white insides of a coconut. If you eat it with soy sauce and wasabi, it tastes just like sashimi. Sushi's daughter? From Paper Mario? Lilenthal's... A model left by flight engineer Otto Lilenthal. It's filled with the dreams of those who aim for the sky. Moon rock. A rock taken from the Sea of Tranquility on the moon by the astronauts on Apollo 11. The composition is apparently unusual for where it was found. Interesting. Neil Armstrong had enough time to take that off the moon. Bar. A metal tool used to remove nails or apply leverage. Not to be confused with its J-shaped cousin, the crowbar. That looks like a crowbar to me. Lost Setsugaka. A Japanese sake that contains no alcohol. Despite being alcohol-free, it will still get you drunk. Hagakure crystal ball. A broken crystal ball held together with adhesive tape. The previous owner used this item to predict the future. 30% of the time, he was accurate 100% of the time. Is that a reference to the fucking first murder case of Danganronpa 1 where Leon uses Hero's crystal ball to activate the incinerator? If so, that's pretty funny. Alright, back to the murder case. It just occurred to me that I'm heading the wrong direction that I'm supposed to go. Oh well. The Tamagotchi needs to get leveled up at some point. Speaking of, I'm probably the only person on the internet who actually cares about the fucking Tamagotchis in this game. I just think Tamagotchis are cool, even though they haven't been relevant for the past decade. Hello, Gundam. I was right. Huh?
What happened?
I already assumed you would come here. There is nothing you can hide from me. The Supreme Overlord who wields the 4 Dark Devas of destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends were preoccupied with your infantile beach play. It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. Same. Only 5? It's only 5 what? Yeah, but it's you. It's Gundam Tanaka. That's right. That's it. That's precisely it. I see. So he wanted to be invited too. Moral of the story, Gundam is a really cool character and I like him a lot and I want to eat dinosaur chicken nuggets with him.
Hajime, don't fuck up the footprints.
Walks right through them.
Now then.
Thank you for the follow, Gundam Tanaka.
Let's try going inside.
The bitch house.
Nagito? Whoa, what the hell are you? Why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Hey, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
This bastard. You two have arrived at a good time. I have discovered something very terrible.
A terrible discovery?
Not only that, I believe it's not like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too.
You too, Mikan?
Yep, this is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point.
Mikan, you had something to say too, right?
Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed.
I get it. So let's just get on with it.
I tried my best to perform an autopsy and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head.
Gundam is the best character in the whole series. I just joined in the Kazuichi voices sending me. Hey, thank you. I'm trying my best to imitate Kyle Haber's performance of Kazuichi, but I can't do it. For those who don't know, for those who don't follow him on TikTok, you should probably do that. Kyle Haber is a really cool voice actor, and I like him a lot. Thank you for the follow, Angel Luna.
She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining. As they say, it looks like Mahiru didn't suffer.
What does that mean?
There's no doubt that she died instantly.
Her death was instant? That sounds a little strange. I think I'd better remember that. Mikan's autopsy report.
And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry, I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now?
Just tell me.
During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems that there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. Pardon me. I heard my name, so I appeared. Hello, Kyle Blue. How are you doing today? It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Saionji. This letter.
If this letter is real, would it mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right?
Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 p.m., and they met 30 minutes prior. If we
think about what it implies, then I'm starting to get confused.
Mikan, it's okay. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? Letter on Mahiru. Alright, time to talk to the pretty princess.
Listen, I have big news. Huge news.
How big we talking?
Remember that Sunwish Esperito mask that was next to Mahiru's body?
Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face.
No, that is not correct. The mask was not just used to hide their face.
I gotta go. See you later, K-Angel. Have a good day. Then what was it for?
Well,
Sparkling Justice.
Huh?
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial kriller who only murders other criminals.
that is an order.
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
This Sparkling Justice character. That's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but
It is a heroine mask, to be precise.
Witch Esperito is a pretty witch girl. So it's just like Madoka Magica or something? Is it a magical girl anime in this universe?
See, a heroine.
I don't see any heroine anywhere.
Anyway, so you're saying that it's possible that the serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us? I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game.
Yeah, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. May I introduce you to my good friend, Toko Fukawa? This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out.
It might be true, but although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice? It's sad because I know who did it too. scab. This is one of the first executions in Danganronpa to actually make me cry. And then the one in chapter 3 just grossed me out. The one in chapter 4 made me on the verge of tears, and then chapter 5 just made me cry my eyes out.
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell? I was just about to say that.
Justice complete.
This sounds like something out of a Power Rangers episode. Thank you for the follow, Cloudy Wowdy. Why is it always the people you least suspect? I have heard that one of the murder cases in V3 is going to be somebody you didn't expect. The person who told me this said all of them.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines the night sky.
If you say justice one more time, you are going to give Arthur from Fire Emblem Fates a run from his money, Sonia.
That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Justice prevails! Thank you for the follow. The follow, user 4763598130158. That's like a Roblox guest username. What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? Yeah. Speaking of killings, a Hell of a Boss short came out recently, and I saw it and I cringed the entire time. I'm so fucking glad I left the fandom, Jesus Christ.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in a library. There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. Yep, turns out Sparkling Justice is like fucking Carl Johnson or some shit. They have like a generic a generic ass name. Should I finish Goodbye Despair? You should. It has a really good ending. And its narrative is a lot better than the first game, and I really do like it. Although, the last class trial is kind of poopy. Because somehow they pull out... Because I'm not going to say much out of it, but they do pull in a Star Wars Episode 9 on us. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. Ask Komaru Naegi. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch? To say there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen.
It does not mean that they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
That's probably not possible.
It is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there is a serial killer hiding on this island. Alright, Pecco. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who randomly appears claiming to be an ally of justice. Yeah, just like Arthur from Fire Emblem Fates, except for the opposite reason. He's just your local town hero that was hired into the service of the Kingdom of Nor.
No.
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Alright, Kazuichi.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia. She looks strangely excited. Awesome! That's like a powerful Gap Moe! Man, I don't really get it, but nice one, princess! That Miss Sonia is something else. This guy is so laid back. I should leave him alone. Alright, Nagito. Hey, Hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out what whose footprints those were? Actually, how were you able to find that out?
After listening to everybody's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say if I just snuck in to everyone's cottages.
You snuck into everyone's cottages?
Yep.
I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in.
That bastard, he did something shady again. He better not have touched my collection of toenails.
No.
But why would I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you.
Nagito squatted down near the entrance to the beach and began spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look.
Wow. He's slightly freaky. It's Freakito Komaeda. Thank you for the follow, Nikolai's hat.
After all, I went through all the trouble of gathering this.
Damn, Pecco's shoe size is really small. Are those footprints? I see, so you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right. I wanted to get a sample of everybody's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it.
I just popped my knee!
Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person.
Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Hiyoko Sayanji.
Hyogo's?
Well,
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
perhaps.
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage.
You're treating her like a small animal. That's all she is.
But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected here was smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprints at the beach house. There's no mistake. These are Hyoko's footprints.
Footprints on the beach.
Well, so it's not like I was snooping around or anything. But I found something really interesting in her cottage.
Something interesting.
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange.
Then why is there an apple on the packaging?
It looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies.
There should have been
other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips.
I know how you feel. I myself am addicted to Lay's Poppables. Lay's Poppables are really good. They're really crunchy. Also, Munchies. There's There's this stuff that Frito-Lay makes called Munchies that's pretty good. It's just a mishmash of their cheese-flavored chips, and it's really good. Celestia did it! It's the ultimate gambler, even though she's not on the island and is canonically dead. What's wrong with that?
Well, it's not clear if it relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case.
Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident. Gummy bag. All right, it's trial time, everybody.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end.
I'll probably Google what that means later. Post-editing Unikitty, just flash the definition of it. Just go to Google and flash the definition, the first definition you see.
Come, now is the time to fight the decisive battle. The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits. The Clutch trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock.
Under my rock.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
Okay, that actually reminds me. For the longest time, I didn't know that Eugene Krabs was a character in SpongeBob. I thought it was a guy I went to high school with. I'm not kidding, by the way. Like, I knew who Mr. Krabs was. I didn't know that Eugene was his first name. Because I think I've said this before on stream. My parents actually didn't let me watch SpongeBob until after I graduated high school. And, like, the only episode that I saw and liked was the episode where Mr. Krabs and Plankton switch bodies.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope shines eternal. Like in My Little Pony Equestria Girls, The Legend of Everfree.
All right.
Now then, let's go prove it.
What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. The trial field where Monokuma is waiting. I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. It's cold and dark and kind of gray. It's the only place I'll ever stay. All right, time to go to South Dakota. Keep crying, you stupid child.
He's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
Why
Shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita.
Send this screenshot to every single Minecraft YouTuber right now. What's going on?
Hyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko's still trying to run away, So Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
If you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of this island's food chain.
Got you, man. Thank you for the follow, random person.
Making me waste my sweet-ass time.
It's sent! No, don't actually do that. I was joking.
But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy totally ditched. He totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off.
Have you played this before? I have. This is just a replay building up to a blind playthrough of Danganronpa V3. Thank you for the follow, Suicide Squad. What the f... I do not remember this. Did bro go through a Sailor Moon transformation? His anger changed his form.
Oh, please. This isn't even my final form.
I'm right here.
Huh?
Yo, buff Monokuma. Send this... Strength to rival that of Sakura Ogami.
Oh, Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you.
There's nowhere for me to run anyway. So no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still. I'm a Yakuza! Accepting defeat is not an option! Sorry if my voice is cracking doing Fuyuhiko. I'm just trying to match the pitch that his voice actor is doing. Whatever the fuck his name is. I know I googled it recently, but I forget.
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway,
It looks like everyone's here, so let's depart now.
What? What was that? So game 2 spoilers are okay. There might be people in the chat who haven't played it yet, so I would say no on that one. Is this continuous from last time you played this on live? I was there last time but left. Yeah, this is a continuation.
see ya later.
I'll go first and be one jump ahead of the bread line.
This is bad.
Oh, crap. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on. Bring out that energy.
So it begins. The beginning of the end.
Now then, let's keep those spirits high, so one day we can find that shining hope.
That's right. Moving forward is the only option.
then
Let's go. There's no reason for us to waste time here. Oh yeah, by the way, as usual, I will be playing until the class trial intermission. Probably. I don't know what my schedule for today is going to be.
you're so evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a similar feeling to dizziness. No, struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. We all sang. Ibuki started singing Love in an Elevator by Aerosmith. Why Nagito's so weird? He played too much Undertale? I have no idea. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Through that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. Take a good look at this, guys. Because again, only 5 people survived this. And I did say one of them at the beginning of the stream. Sonia is one of them. Sonia survives. And that makes me very happy because I like Sonia a lot. As if my heart was a rotten fruit, swelling in the sun was a rotten fruit, swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. That's actually how they made the blood noises in Mortal Kombat games. They squeezed fruit inside of a toilet. That's how they made the blood noise. I suddenly stopped breathing. Thank you for the follow, Rye. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure firmly by standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether.
Aim! Defeat the boring routine! I decided to start redecorating. How does it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration was awesome! Isn't it?
Hang on a sec, I gotta Google something. How long does like the first phase of the class trial take for each one of them? Oh my god, this.
I'm going to fly for you. I hit my nose.
So around 2 hours. So the class trial itself is like 2 hours long, but I'm gonna stop at the midway point and then continue it in another stream later today.
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway! To go through the trouble of doing this, something this elaborate. Really? What is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, the killing game is just to kill time anyway.
Kill time?
To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose. A purpose is only gonna be weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch.
My voice is starting to give way from doing that Monokuma impression. Either that or I haven't streamed this game in a while. I don't know.
That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts!
It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, She was always straightforward. And basically a feminist. The person that killed her is among us? Yeah, well, sorry, Teru. You're not here for this. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Thank you for the follow, Bumblebee15. Thank you for the follow, Catalina. Okay, the name Catalina, I can only think of Catalina from Grand Theft Auto 3. What's going on? Why are we watching Danganronpa 2? We're doing a class trial. We're gonna try and get to the midway point. If not, I'll just end the stream because I do have some plans today. What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it truth or lies? What is the motive that ties the game and reality together? Where did the killer who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopeless memories reflected in the twilight. All right, what skills we got? We got a tentative influence, melodious voice, fine sword, ambidextrousness, and yeah, not a lot of skills. All right. All right, action difficulty. Let's actually do kind for this. Let's do it.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I will punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
He's so annoying. I just want Fuyuhiko in my life. Apparently, there's actually a translation error in chapter 4 with Fuyuhiko, and it became such a big joke in the community that Fuyuhiko doesn't know what an octagon is. Do anyone in here like Hiyoko? She's my least favorite character in the games.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Shut up, Nagito, they all say in unison.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Hiyoko will always be my number one. My number one will always be Ibuki. In fact, all the characters in this game that aren't Teru or Hiyoko are my number ones. I love them.
Some of us are characters, In a video game?
I wouldn't say that, Nekomaru.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. But by using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The identity of Girl A, it's probably Mikan.
I see. Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
I still can't believe that you're voice acted by a fucking Power Ranger. There's just something really funny about that. Shut the fuck up, you stupid child. Go back to Japan. I shouldn't have phrased it like that. Let me rephrase that. Go back to your house. God damn it, there's not enough space to save that. She's right. The one who said that was the high school girl who died first. Please let it be that. It's Girl B.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed.
She's
Probably Hyoka.
That sounded so bad. I know, and I hate it. I know I hate it. I hate myself for saying that.
Short and foul mouth? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Yeah. And I'm Santa Claus.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Ah, my girlfriend.
I see. Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
I love her.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who's always had a camera with them. Mahiru.
I see. Girl D is Mahi, the victim in this case. Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Fuyuhiko.
I see. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko? Huh. I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
Your voice actor was in Xenosaga Episode 1.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
To be fair, Teru would make you the bestest of meal. That's true, but he's more interesting than a person.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
Fuyuhiko, press R1 plus triangle on this motherfucker.
Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Pardon me. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's probably because he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister. Guy F said in the game?
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice. By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
She was taking a nap. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game that I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see. The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of. Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
You said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events.
You hear that, guys? Danganronpa was a real game.
That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and set me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. You suspect he's the killer?
Thank you for the follow, Mayax.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer. Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Demon Slayer version, thank you for the follow.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Huh? Is that a reference to something? I don't know. Post-editing me is probably going to put it in the eventual YouTube upload.
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
The heck? Is that a wild connection?
Shinaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
He also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
I swear to God, that sounded like the annoying orange for a little bit.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
For being too girly.
What? No way! Is that true?
Shut up, mon ami.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
I don't know.
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girlie was killed. I should be able to assume that based on the content of the game. Because Girlie was the killer.
I see. The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game. Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fujiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge her little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But, is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Yeah, I should know this. When I first played Paper Mario 64, I made an entire map of Dry Dry Desert because Dry Dry Desert is very easy to get lost in, and it's just a 7x7 like room.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
Like in Doom or something? I don't know.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked.
Have you played Dead Space? No, I have not.
So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. You can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Oh my god, Terry's little portrait has a fork and knife on it.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, there's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Stolen school swimsuit? Yep. I think it might be broken vase photo, I don't remember.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Okay, no.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
Doesn't Nekomaru's voice Frankie in the One Piece dub?
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
Is Frankie from One Piece voiced by Patrick Seitz? Because if so, then yeah. Yeah, Nekomaru is voiced by Patrick Seitz. He also plays, voices my favorite character in Fire Emblem. Camus. Put Camus on screen. Post-editing me. Has anyone watched Sword Art Online? I watched one episode of Sword Art Online with my younger brother, but I just couldn't get into it. I thought it was dumb. Like, I don't watch anime. And a lot of people at high school were surprised about that.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
The main character is voiced by Nagito's... He's voiced by Bryce Papenbrook? Damn.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, turned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Dude, I want to be here for Trials 4 and 5. Trials 4 and 5 will happen eventually. Like, this week I'm not going to be streaming anything else other than Danganronpa because I really want to focus on getting Danganronpa 2 out of the way. Except for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm just going to stream Animal Crossing, probably.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute. The mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you've got to stick with it to the end.
What happens if I don't?
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Oh my god, it's the voice clip that I used.
The weapon is pretty unconventional.
So that...
The answer was revealed in the game, though.
For those who don't know, that voice clip that Hiyoko says, I actually used that because in one of my last live streams, I came across the Chapter 2 secret event with Mahiru and Hiyoko by accident. So I cut it out for the YouTube upload, and I replaced it with Dark Souls death text that says fucking degenerate. And Hiyoko just pops up and says that.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some of the lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot with them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, your difficulty is set to gentle. White noise won't appear at all. You get the gist, right? There's this guy named Gun something. Apparently, he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. James Gunn. Peter Gunn. It's Gundam. Gundam skill does it. Oh, I remember this one.
Weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Broken glass to the head.
Think you talked to with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon. Then the piano. Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts universal chaos. It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gold?
I agree with that.
I consent.
Got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
After all, you are the very definition of perfection.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon. What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the skull swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Oh, I didn't know you were an Ace Attorney fan. I've actually been meaning to get into Ace Attorney, but I don't know what to start with.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it has to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. They ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I still don't understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
Mikan, you just need a hug.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girlie's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Monokuma.
I see. It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
I'm terribly sorry, but
They don't remember. It's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
She does need a... Mikan does need a hug.
even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No. The game and Mahiru's death were probably related. Actually, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Wait, it's this.
I can prove it with this.
Ah!
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you?
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Kyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
She said bitch, that's funny. I think it might be footprints on the beach.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
What are you
Kyoko! Do you know where Kyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Shit.
But I didn't go to the beach.
You mother... Good.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Yoko.
I low-key want Pecco. I feel that.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
Shut up.
Don't decide they're based on ugliness.
They're not Kyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house.
To be honest, I just want to hug the Danganronpa. You get it. Well, me personally, that's like the first instinct that I have when I see anything cute. It's just, I want to hug them. Like, especially Mikan. Mikan needs all the love and support that she can.
Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and it wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Yoko?
Oh, I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
I want to hug Chiaki based.
So you finally decided to confess.
Akane is looking at Hiyoko with such fucking contempt. Akane cannot believe what she is hearing.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine. I've never heard of that daily routine before. And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh?
It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
I want to curb stomp you, you stupid fucking child. I think it's Letter on Mahiru, I don't remember.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Yes, because I'm here. Hiyoko said she never saw Mahiru, but is that really true?
I did go to the beach house. But only...
No, that's wrong.
Only during your morning, not everyone else's morning?
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Kyoko Sayanji. Thank you for the follow. It's not K.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed him, then ran away after him, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed him.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner for Yuriko, so you should have seen Yoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
Stupid bitch.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right?
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Yoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark daemons of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap. This is obviously someone's trap.
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Sparkling water?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island.
Chiaki deserves hugs. Yes.
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a different difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time the door facing the road was blocked by a body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance. And that's how you left your footprints.
It looks like everyone doubts Hyoko. Is that really okay? Yes.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
Doubt her more!
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
More!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right? And weren't you also hiding in the... So that's when you... No, that's wrong. About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it? The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Hey, don't talk about Mini-Me from Austin Powers like that.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand. The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Well, but what about the lemon flavor?
How do you know what flavor that is?
The gummy at the time seems yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Yeah, well that kind of tipped it off.
Then we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch. You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Okay, time for this again. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. I think it's...
We're not done with Hyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
Wait.
And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of
No, that's wrong. Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Hang on 1 second, I gotta check something.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone monster's body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Shit.
She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true. Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? When I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me. We haven't decided that yet. Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer? Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch!
He said bitch. I don't know why, but the way that Fuyuhiko just says bitch is funny. Rebuttal showdown. I think it's shower room.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Fuyuhiko is stubbornly insisting that Hiyoko is the killer. If I don't counter all of his words, I'll be pushed back.
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood. So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. Allow me to cut through those words. No, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order. Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Hiyoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. Hiyoko can't get dressed by herself.
I see. Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before. Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes. What?
Stupid baby.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place? Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
Did not expect to scroll upon Danganronpa. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Honestly, Hajime doing god levels of explanations. True.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her? Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Ooh.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
This game needs to be popular again. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, it does.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rub with her, She never would have backed down.
Down to me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
Oh, cool, I love mass genocide.
The hell it does.
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it. See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why would you believe me earlier? There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why would you believe me earlier?
Can I some more?
Stupid, stupid!
Can I some more?
Kyoko, please don't cry. Everything's fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig fart. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
How do you die from a hangnail?
I'm sorry for being pig fart.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious? Could it be... Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, tell us the truth.
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already. So, can you give us the details about that trap?
I take back what I said. Hiyoko totally did it. Yeah, Code Hiyoko over there is definitely the killer.
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier? Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought I'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, so I couldn't find you, and I put this in your mailbox. Letter Hiyoko received.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Hiyoko had. Doesn't it clearly contradict our other evidence? The letter Mahiru had.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Bro, it's so small, not even an ant can read it. That's from how I'm recording. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow, Lunita and Samia. About what we discussed earlier, it was okay. Come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Yoko's letter,
Okay. Miko has life. Can you not... Please don't post spoilers in chat, because there's probably some people in here who haven't played this game yet and are experiencing this for the first time. There might not be, but there always might be one person who is. And I just don't want to risk spoiling that for them. No, it's okay. Just don't do that again, alright?
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be possible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Is it good? This game is good. I do like it.
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say the letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both letters.
I see. The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they can manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters, confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part, it seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part, let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Don't throw the puppet into the lava. You might summon the wall of flesh by doing that.
Oh, they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. Help me! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible.
Keep crying, baby!
I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
We're still on the second trial, yes. Yep, there's Mikon.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. You can just lightly punch him to death later.
What? It's like birthday noogies. You punch him for how many times you want to kill him. Fun fact, the voice of Nagito is Inosuke's voice actor. Oh yeah, the pig-headed dude. The boar-headed dude from Demon Slayer. I know him. That's Bryce Papenbrook.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why did you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something. Medicine? Medicine? Did they get it from the drugstore?
Yeah, they replaced Hyoko's gummies with melatonin gummies, and then she just passed out on the spot.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
That's one way to get to sleep. Yeah, the forbidden Flintstones gummy that just makes you pass out.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
Or like a fruit gusher full of NyQuil or something. Keep crying, baby.
Killer probably planned to friend Hyoko from the start. Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
The only thing you did wrong is exist.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. I believe you.
The crybabies in the room, Mikan and Hiyoko.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This will never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's true. Hiyoko in this game is 17. In the Danganronpa 3 anime, though, she is 22, I believe. Yeah, everybody in this is 17.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
Otakus get tattoos of me.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
Imagine drinking 5-hour energy drinks. You just get 25 hours of continuous energy. And you get to experience the hidden 25th hour of every day. Like, isn't that a thing that one of the Persona games has? Like, there's an hour of every day that only Persona users have, like they experience or something. Is that Persona 3? Yep, it is Persona 3, okay.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Stop writing fan fiction about me and Hajime.
Seriously, which side are you on? I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
Thank you for the follow, Cambo.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
If you don't believe me, then crucify me here on the spot.
Don't do that. Thank you for the roses, Mama Kuro. Thank you for that.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
I miss Byakuya.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
That what? Nagito is just a delusional, edgy teenager. This is the second game.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want. Hey. Whoa, he's sleeping.
Everyone get out of here!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so. I'm sure he has a tripod. I actually don't have a tripod. I'm using a shoe to hold up my phone. Because I'm broke. Admittedly, I am broke. Do you miss the Byakuya from the first game or the one from this game? Both of them. Doesn't your hands hurt from showing the screen? No. Again, I'm using a shoe. If it works, it works. That was my mentality. Originally, I just used like a glass cup, but then it had like every time I recorded with it, there was a little bit of echo because it was in a closed space. So I switched over to this. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Is that stupid child next to me still crying?
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer here, right now. You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? Han Solo dies. The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... You can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Nani?
I don't know what you're talking about, but that somehow feels wrong to me.
That's a good voice impression. Thank you. Monokuma and Byakuya are the two characters that everybody says that I do good impressions of. You know what? Fine. I'll do the Byakuya voice. My name is Byakuya Togami. I am the head of the Togami Corporation. Do you want some Mountain Dew Baja Blast? Yeah. If there ever is like another Danganronpa game and Jason Wishnov doesn't want to reprise their role as Byakuya, I'd be down to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Keep going, okay. Boys and girls of every age, would you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see in our town of Halloween. Yeah, there we go. We're going to do this. Not yet. We're not going to do that just yet. So later this afternoon, we are going to continue the class trial. Or maybe I can just stream Animal Crossing and maybe I'll just stream Animal Crossing this afternoon and not do that. I don't know. Jack Togami. Byakuya Togami, the Pumpkin King. But either way, yeah, I can't. I'm on a tight schedule. So with all that said, thank you so much for tuning in. Check out the Discord server through the link in my bio. And with all that said, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon. Peace.